안녕하세요, 광이고 오늘은 챕터 파트 중에 챕터 1 Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory를 한번 읽어볼 거예요. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory의 설명은 찰리라는 얘가 어떤 사람이 윌리 몽카라는 사람이 초콜릿바에 골드 티켓을 어디 숨겨놨고 그걸 찾은 다음에 거기에 가봤어요. 여기에 또 찰리는 그 티켓을 한 개 찾았는데 Augustus Gloop vs. Salt, Violet Beagle and Mike TV 그 네 명도 다 그 골든 티켓을 찾았고 어쨌든 좀 미스트 어프가 된 것 같은데 오늘은 챕터 1의 6 페이지 1에서 6까지 읽어볼 거예요. 가자! Chapter 1. Here comes Charlie. These two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. Their names are Grandpa Joe and Grandpa Josephine. And these two very old people are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. Their names are Grandpa George and Grandma Georgia. This is Mr. Bucket. This is Mrs. Bucket. Mr. and Mrs. Bucket have a small boy whose name is Charlie Bucket. This is Charlie. How do you know? And how do you do? And how do you do? And how do you do again? He's pleased to meet you. The whole of this family, the 6 grown-ups, count them, and little Charlie Bucket lived together in a small wooden house in the edge of a great town. The house wasn't nearly large for so many people, and life was extremely comfortable for them all. There are only 2 rooms in the place together, and there was 1 bed. The bed was given to the 4 old grandparents because they were so old and tired. They were so tired they never got out of it. Grandpa Joe and Grandpa George on this side, and Grandpa George and Grandma Georgia on this side. Mr. and Mrs. Bucket and little Charlie Bucket sleep in the other room upon mattresses upon the floor. In the summertime, it wasn't too bad, but in the winter, freezing cold draft flew across the floor all night long, and it was awful. There wasn't any question of them being able to buy a better house or even 1 more bed to sleep if they're far too poor for that. Mr. Bucket was the only person who has a job. He worked at a toothpaste factory where he sat all day long at a bench and screwed little caps onto the tops of the tubes of toothpaste after the tubes have been filled, but the toothpaste cap screws never paid very much money. And poor Mr. Bucket, however hard he worked and however fast he screwed them in, he never able to make enough money enough to buy 1/2 of the thing that so large a family needed. There wasn't even money to buy proper food for them all. Like no food. The only meals they could afford were bread and margarine for breakfast, boiled potatoes and cabbage for lunch, and cabbage soup for supper. Sundays were a bit better They all looked forward to Sunday because then all day they have exactly the same. Everyone was allowed a second helping. The buckets of course didn't starve, but every one of them, the two grandfathers and the two grandmothers, Charlie father, Charlie's mother, and especially little Charlie and Spelf, went about morning till night with a horrible empty feelings up in their tummies. Charlie felt worst of it all, and although her father, mother often went without a share of lunch or supper they gave it to him, it still wasn't nearly enough for a growing boy. He desperately wanted something more filling and satisfying than cabbage and cabbage soup. One thing longer anything was chocolate. 여기는 오늘까지 읽을 겁니다. 다음 챕터를 기대하세요. Willy Wonka 2!